What's up, what's up? It's your boy Enough Said, and this is The Plug Radio LA coming out of Hollywood, California. Throw your doves up one time for your loved ones. We up in a special spot with a special person up in the building. I got my boy Colacino producing it. Say what's up to the people, man.
My brother,
you already know what it is.
Said right here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for having me today.
Man, I'm glad to have you up in here. You know what I'm saying? We've been knowing each other for a little bit over a year and a half or something like that.
It's been.
And we've been trying to connect on some music, and finally we had the opportunity to do that, and we did something special y'all should be ready for real soon.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But just tell them everything about you, man, where you come from, your story, your music, and what you doing.
Okay. So I'm a producer, DJ. I'm from New Jersey. Come from the East Coast. I'm not here in LA though.
Hey, that's what's up.
And I've been on a mission musically since I was about like 4 years old. Been playing the piano. Was classically trained.
Mm-hmm.
And I've started making beats, like hip hop beats originally. After piano, once I moved out to LA.
Yeah.
Got into engineering. Was working over at Paramount Recording Studios, and that led me to like really taking production serious, and evolving as a music producer into a DJ, and really getting like the artist side of a producer going down, doing EDM and stuff, but a lot of trap shit. But yeah, my background is trap. Like, trap is where I'm at. If it's EDM trap or Atlanta, like hip-hop trap.
You got it.
That's what I vibe with. Yeah.
But
I make all kinds of music. Classical, soulful.
Tell us about the classical, because I'm sure that actually makes you, which people wouldn't probably know unless you are a producer in the music, that probably makes you an even doper producer, because I studied classical music for 3 years when I was in college.
Dope.
So I understand what you learn. That foundation is set to where you can just go like this out of music, because that's you know what I'm saying. That's the core of music. Classical music is where it started from.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
tell me how that influences your
Yeah, everything you said is the truth. It's the core right there, and like if you have that classical background, you can expand upon it. It's not to say that like my music sounds classical in any way, shape, or form, but every time I sit down and produce, I'm thinking of like I have chord structures already mapped out in my head.
That's it.
And I know what works in my ear. The most important thing, my piano teacher, shout out to Luciano Salvatore. That's the guy who...
Luciano Salvatore, he sound like he didn't kill a couple of people.
Yeah, he did on them keys, straight up.
Keys.
But Luciano taught me about my ear, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a producer today. Not because like I could have ended up as a musician, whatever it is, but like he taught me all about my ear.
Yeah.
And that's where classical like training came into me, like crucial. And like my ear is what I trust for everything, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, that's real important.
Yeah.
As a vocalist, I've seen you in here, you know what I'm saying, in the lab, do your thing. And the first thing I wanted to see was like, let me see if he can hear a bad note. Because that's the one thing you want to check on a producer. Because some producers, they're either like beat makers, or they think they know what they want to hear, and a lot of them can't communicate over vocally what they want. But at the very least, I need to know that you can hear whether I go flat or sharp. You know what I'm saying? That's important. And so when you told me before that you had the classical training, I was like, okay, he should be all right. Let me just see.
Yeah.
Because you can't do classical music, man, unless you got an ear.
Yeah, straight up.
There's no way around that.
There's
no way around that. So tell me the transition from that matter of fact, you from Philly?
No, Jersey.
Jersey. Okay,
North
tell
Jersey,
me that transition from there to Hollywood. What's that like?
Originally I wasn't vibing with it. Like when I first got to LA, it took like 2 years to really get acclimated. But when I first got out here, I was just not fucking with the people.
Feel like they was rude?
Yeah, not rude. We're rude on the East Coast.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
I felt like there was just like a lot of fake shit going down. But then like you come to find out like the business is just you got to be cutthroat, and you got to be strong and thick-skinned and shit. You know, so it's like it's not about that. And I grew to love this city. Like this is my home now.
It'll do that too.
Yeah. Man, like I lost my East Coast accent, everything. I'm fucking salty about that shit, bro.
Cody from Cali now.
I'm salty about that shit.
Talking about the beach and all that, trying to get to the beach. You ain't with that Jersey Shore no more?
Nah. I never fucked with the Jersey Shore. There's a difference between South Jersey, which is where the shore is, and North Jersey. I'm from like right over the bridge. Right?
Oh, okay.
Like 15 minutes out of Manhattan.
I know exactly where you're talking about.
I'm basically from New York,
Yeah, so you like this Cali weather though versus that Jersey weather.
Man, I miss the cold, bro.
Do you?
I fuck with the cold. I like to like the outfits I get to wear.
Oh
in
yeah,
the winter.
yeah. The winter, you can't wear a jacket from out there. You'll never be able to use it out here because you don't ever get that cold.
Yeah. But yeah, it's dope out here.
Yeah, okay, for sure. So tell us about some of the people you're working with. Or tell us about who you've worked with and where you are now.
So the main thing I'm working with right now, Outrageous, right here as you can see. That's the squad right here.
Repping.
I'm working with my brother RSK, who's a rapper from Dubai. You guys will see him shortly on the plug.
Yes, sir.
And my boy Happy Panda. and we started this brand called Outrageous, and we're basically like a performance collective.
Dope.
2 DJs, 1 rapper, MC,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been touring and shit. We just got back from Dubai, did some shows out there.
What's up?
And yeah, we just throw fucking crazy parties. The shit's lit, and been working with them. Do a lot of work out at Paramount Recording Studios.
Tell us about your experience at Paramount.
Man, I started at Paramount like picking up shit off the toilets, like cleaning the shit around the toilets. Like I was picking up Wiz Khalifa's fucking like leftover chicken wings. I was baking all them cookies and shit. You know what I mean? Like I was the bitch around there, and I definitely like busted my ass around there to the point where now like I have a relationship with the owners, and I have a relationship with everybody working there, and like I go in there and I bring all my clientele through Paramount, and that's the spot. So shout out to Paramount, shout out to Adam and Megan. Megan put me on over there at Paramount.
Hard work. That's hard work, man. A lot of these cats don't know that you gotta start at the bottom. You gotta grind. Like that's the only way, because ain't nobody gonna respect you, and ain't nobody handing out handouts. They not giving you nothing out here. You gotta come and earn it. You gotta get it. I think a lot of these cats out here, they make these little beats. They get their little laptop kits and then they make their beats. And they think they're going to, I'm about to blow up or I'm about to be big. But they don't understand the work ethic. And I like the story that you just told, because I think the people need to see it. I think these young artists and these young producers need to see that. That it takes work to get to where you are.
Man, it takes a lot of work. Like I sacrificed every last thing in my life for this, and it's, people may not see it, but I come from like a situation where I literally sacrificed everything. I changed. I dropped everything back home, and I came here.
Man, to get up and make that move, I mean, that's like 3,200, 3,300 miles.
Yeah, and it's like you get out here. I didn't fuck with anybody. I didn't have any friends. I didn't nothing. Like it's strictly business, and I didn't go out. Like my first few years here, I didn't go out. Like pretty much all I did was research. Like straight up, just geeked out. Became a tech freak. You know, acquired all this equipment and shit. And like learned every last fucking knob on every last piece of equipment out there.
Got to.
And got my roots down first, and like sacrificed that. And you gotta. If you want to make it and like really fucking have like a worth and be an asset in the studio, you gotta know your shit.
Yep. Tell us about Dubai, man. I'm trying to go.
Dubai's crazy. Shout out to my boy RSK. That dude got us out there. That shit's fucking crazy, bro. Dubai changed my life. Like my whole perspective is different now. Yeah. But it's like, they don't understand music though. That's the one thing I saw. Is like Dubai is very behind on music, very forward in business. Yeah. You know, but like musically, like it was crazy, because like we would go, like our show was fucking nuts, because like they don't even know like relevant fucking songs out there. Like they were turning up.
So it don't matter. You just
we came in with that trap shit, and like they're like going crazy, you know, because they don't even know like what's popping.
So you feel like they kind of just go with the feel of the music more than anything else, or it just don't even matter.
They're still listening to like 2010 hip hop, like maybe like 2005. Like that's kind of they're way behind.
Why?
Musically, they're behind.
Why you think?
Man, there's a lot of like regulations and rules out there and shit, and and it's just like a whole, bro, it took us like 20 hours to get there pretty much, so it's a whole nother country, on the other side of the world.
Tell me about a special experience out there, man, like something that you can tell us.
There's a lot of shit without Dubai.
Tell us about one thing that you actually can tell us.
Yeah, one thing about Dubai is I didn't know that Dubai is like Vegas, but almost like more active. Like it's crazy. They get lit. But there's no drugs in Dubai. Oh. But they do get lit. Yeah. I don't do drugs, so that didn't bother me. But
we don't do drugs on the Plug Radio.
Drugs are right.
We don't do drugs. Bam.
Yeah.
Hear that? A producer that does not do drugs.
You got to be sober if you want to. If you want to mix this record down, master it, fine tune, you got to be sober at least at some point.
You want him to be.
You maybe smoke, get the vibe right, blah blah blah. But someone's got to be sober down the line to really deliver the fucking record.
Let me tell you, the engineers at these big studios, they are not high, homie. Remember that.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So Dubai, like Vegas, but just I need to get to Dubai, man. That's crazy. What about who you working with now? Like what new music we got coming out? Like what you got going on?
Man, the main thing I'm working on right now is Outrageous right here. Been like really trying to like stop working with clientele and whatnot, and really focus on my own content. And we're working on an EP that will be coming out.
Nice.
Probably like January of next year. Okay. And we're gonna be following it up with a tour. And yeah, we're just like really hitting the cave this year and kind of stop doing shows. We're gonna like just studio it out for the next like 8 months. Really come up with some new original content.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
But I've been working with you, man. You fucking impressed me in the studio, bro. This guy, if you don't know, this guy murders shit in the studio, straight up.
Hey, low key, you brought you brought an element out that I hold on to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, a good producer, the whole point of a producer is to produce something, you know what I'm saying, that either exists already or did not exist, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
And you draw that out of the artist or whatever, and I feel like you did an excellent job. Like,
thank you, brother.
the whole field, the whole lane that you had me in, it was like, you gonna make me come out with this, man. You gonna make me push this to the line one time.
You make me bring out that Michael shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me go on and bring him out. So I had to bring him out, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was a dope experience. You're a dope producer, man. I don't really work with a lot of different producers.
Yeah.
This year I made it a point. I was like, I'm gonna hook up with Cole this year. Like
we've been meaning to for a minute now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it happened,
instantly the vibe.
Colacino producing it.
Yeah.
Hey, he's
you guys
dope.
gonna hear that shit. It's just
He's
lit.
dope. He's so dope, and I'm glad we got to have you on the plug. Any shout outs, man?
Shout out to my fucking mother for teaching me, teaching me everything I fucking know, but really forcing my ass to get in those piano lessons when I was a kid.
That's right.
And my mother put me on, flat out.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Mama knows best.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well then, we gonna get about this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's my boy Colacino producing it. Shout out to Outrageous. Thanks for coming on the show. It's your boy Nuff Said. It's the Plug Radio LA out of Hollywood, California. Throw your dubs up one time for your loved ones.
One last shout out. Shout out to Christiana. She's the lady, the woman, the go-to. Yep. None of this would be happening if it wasn't for Christy.
Done deal.
There it is.
Yay!
Oh, yo, and follow me at Colacino Music.
That's what you gotta do. Tell them about
Outrageous
everything. We ain't out of here yet, you know what I'm saying? Tell them about Colacino Music. What else?
Colacino Music. Just follow me there, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. And then Outrageous right here. Outrageous Worldwide. That's where you can find my shit.
And there it is. Bring the camera, whip the camera around. Get that final. Throw your dubs up one time for your loved ones.